Hey everyone, this is Geekgoth, and welcome back to my Book of Unwritten Tales 2 Let's Play. So far, Ivo just arrived in the city. She's pregnant. So, we've got the hippo there. Okay. We'll talk to Fox first.
Hi there.
Well, hello there. Oh, what do you want?
What?
Wanted for Archmage's murder? Has this dangerous terrorist still not been apprehended?
It's a lot of nonsense. Van Buren wants to get rid of the rats because they're Alistair's allies. She calls them terrorists so that her people can snoop around under the pretense they just want to block off the rat holes. Completely incidentally, wink wink, they find out, of course, who lives where and what they think of Van Buren.
Exactly.
Huge heap of troll dung, I tell you.
Hello,
Hear, hear.
Mr. Fox.
Oh, shit.
It appears we need to have a little conversation.
You must be Council Leader Van Buren.
Clever girl.
I wanted to ask you if...
Okay.
What's all this? Oh,
You
stop being
should take care of what you say, Mr. Fox. Think of the children. Come along, sweetie.
Oh, Mama, look! I made him! Isn't he sweet?
Oh, well done, darling. That old Jenkins will have learnt his lesson good and proper now.
I want him!
Excuse me? Alright then, hello there, I'm talking to you. Oh, no you don't. Bugs out this mic, Griffin with your book, little one. I feel like just pissing her off. I'm certain that we can reach an agreement. Buttercup, however.
Sorry, little one. Buttercup belongs to me.
The elf is right, sweetie. The hippogriff doesn't belong to us.
I made him, Mama! He's mine!
But sweetie!
Mine!
Little
Oh!
bitch.
Of course.
Selfish
Then-
little brat.
You take him with you.
Recompense me. Recompense me. Give me back my hippogriff! That is my adorable pink hippogriff. Little bitch. Anyway, we'll talk to Fox again.
I didn't see them. Sorry.
it wasn't your fault. My carelessness. Ow.
We can fit in those banks.
The daughter of the council leader. She's responsible for all these transformations, right?
Oh.
How is that possible? Normally magic fades after a while. Where's she getting her power from?
Good question.
Can you tell me anything about the murder of the Archmage?
Yeah.
Was there actually any murder at all? I mean, is he really dead? Wilbur and the rats would never have harmed him. They're being made into scapegoats? Assuming the Archmage is still alive, Van Buren would have kept him close by, wouldn't she?
Yes.
In the Mage Tower?
No?
In the school?
Right.
Right. That's where I'm heading next then.
Okay.
Van Buren can't have gained power by legitimate methods.
These lovely things around my head stop me from saying certain things.
Like swearing?
Ha! Oh, apparently, yes. Sybil Van Buren's power without any to do so. Censorship! That's what it is. Do you know what the worst thing about censorship is?
I understand.
Yes,
What are you
indeed.
going to do about those things around your head?
Indeed.
What can I do? I'm a journalist, not a mage. There aren't any mages left in this town. Van Buren has... them all.
Magic is the key to her power. Does she think that only a mage can stop her now? How convenient that the town's most inventive mage is underground and wanted for murder. I must go. Stay strong.
You might find this useful if you want to take a look round the upper town.
I'm sure. I'll take contraband.
Thank you.
Or a key. Alright, what?
Wanted for the murder of Archmage Alistair, the dirty, rotten, dangerous, armed and whiffy fiend, Wilbur Weathervane.
We know who wrote that.
The wanted man is armed and dangerous. Ha! Wilbur might be many things, but armed and dangerous?
That he is not. Shop window.
Dolls, toy animals. There are puppies and pink dresses back there. And there's a painting of young minstrels. A remarkable range of goods.
Okay.
Seastone's a harbour town. It's pretty rough here. That shop's asking for trouble with that range of goods, even if some of the seafarers are a bit soft in the head.
Pretty sure seafarers just want to drink booze till they drop when they get back.
Unusual. We have pretty much every known plant species in the Elf Burrow. But this... what is it? Smiling
Young
flowers?
child.
That's magic, not nature.
Look at Sweet Stall.
Candy floss, ice cream, chocolate, sweets. Maybe dentists are behind all this.
Sure. Look down the road. Well, the rebels have
Not a
gone.
soul to be seen. Either everyone's hiding in their houses, or this place is a ghost town.
Probably a ghost town.
Seastone is big. First, I should gather as much information as possible from up here before I go wandering aimlessly through the town down there.
Point taken. And this little fireplace is
I'm
still
an
here.
elf and don't feel the heat and cold as much as humans do. Otherwise, elf girls' clothing would be extremely impractical.
At least they give a reason.
I'm an elf and don't feel... Otherwise...
At least they give a reason for all the ridiculous bikini armor. Okay, we don't need to talk to him anymore, so let's head up. Look at the kiosk.
A merchant stall. Maybe it belongs to one of those delightful fellows up there on the wall.
Yeah,
It
delightful.
appears to still be selling normal things. Presumably it's just a question of time before he'll also be offering pandas and bubble tea.
Probably.
In the
At the
past,
wall.
I'd have climbed up there easily. Right now, though, I'd rather put my feet up for an hour or two.
I'm sure.
No, Ivo, you must not allow this little problem to distract you.
But you mustn't climb the wall in your condition. It's not good. You're far too
Seastone.
pregnant for that.
I've never understood why so many people want to live in such a small place. The whole town looks like a rubbish tip over a sewer. Despite this, everyone was drawn here after the war. Seastone stood for freedom, the wide world, success. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Exactly. So anywhere else? Probably need the key to the upper town. I still have my angler's hat, that's... I should put that on.
Stop! Papers,
Hi.
please.
You don't need to see my papers. You don't need to see my papers.
You do not need to see my papers. I am not one of the terrorists that you're looking for.
You're trying to do some kind of elven magic, aren't you?
No, I'm just not a
Maybe.
terrorist. I'm Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
Ah, Princess Ivo. I
Hey,
didn't
you're a
recognise you.
card!
You look so different.
I'm pregnant. And you're a card soldier, like Alice in Wonderland. Since that's the first thing I said,
I don't seem to recall you being quite so svelte before, Mr...
Shield hand. You're right. A lot has happened. Tell me, the artifact of divine fate, could it turn me back to normal?
Possibly. Only no one knows where it's hidden, me included. Archmage Alistair erased our memories after we hid it.
Oh, of course he did.
So we need Archmage Alistair. What's going on?
That nauseatingly cute world down there. What's that all about?
The Honourable Council Leader Van Buren is cleaning up the town.
Bullshit!
Seastone is to become a beautiful and peaceful town. Rules must be applied.
And the townspeople have agreed to this?
Well, strictly speaking, there wasn't an election. The council leader
was a
the
hostile
only candidate
takeover.
left after the brutal murder of the Archmage. An election would have just been a waste of taxpayers' money, wouldn't it?
I think they still kind of need a voice here, but anyway. I must speak to the Council Van Buren. That's all. Okay.
I have an appointment with Council Leader Van Buren. Take me to her.
Are you sure? I mean, she didn't tell me.
Does the council leader normally discuss her diary with the town guard?
No, but...
I'm here on an official visit. My mother, the Queen, has sent me to pay the council leader Van Buren a courtesy call. Is there a problem?
Of course not, Your Highness. This way, please.
Yeah. Let me through. Glad that worked.
Thank you. That'll be
Royalty
all.
gets everything.
But...
Council leader Van Buren.
What now? Oh, you. Why are you bringing the elf in here, Shieldhand?
I'm higher than you.
Elf is Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm. I'm here on official business by order of my mother, the Queen.
Princess Ivo? What an honour! How can I be of service to you?
I need you to kiss my feet. And grovel. Lots of groveling for you. I've noticed the new decorations around town. Pretty. My mother wants to know what has happened to Archmage Alistair. That hippogriff belongs to me. It's like, I want my hippogriff back! I don't want to stir up trouble. Too much.
I can see that you've redecorated in here too. Pretty.
I can't believe that the Queen of the Woodland Realm has sent you to pick up interior design tips from me.
No, it isn't like that. I'm just amazed that the inhabitants of the town didn't raise any objections to the new... style.
Princess Ivo, how can I be of service to your mother?
We received the sad news about the death of the Archmage.
Yes, terrible business.
Yes.
Almost
Frog on your
unbelievable.
desk.
A powerful mage like Alistair simply murdered, just like that.
The rats and that weather vane, they tricked him, my dear. But don't you worry, we're hunting them down. We're having every rat hole in the town sealed up.
I know Wilbur Weathervane and Remy de Dumas. We're friends.
What are you saying? Friends? With terrorists?
It is better to be friends rather than make foes of people like Wilbur, Remy, or myself. Oh, I don't know what to say. I quit fooling around. What really happened with Alistair? I don't want to paint myself as a terrorist. She'll take advantage of me like that. Okay, it's better for me to be friends rather than make foes of people like...
Enough of this nonsense. Where is Alistair? What's happened in the town? And why are you trying to put the blame onto Wilbur and Remy?
I was present when Weathervane murdered the Archmage. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it was your daughter.
Are you saying that I'm a liar?
Yes.
I'm the Queen's daughter on a diplomatic mission and I'm trying to make an assessment of the situation.
That hippogriff belongs to me. The town is like a
The last
ghost
time I was
town.
here, the town was full of people.
Yes, we have cleaned up. That encampment in front of the gates was unworthy of the town.
But where are the people
I agree,
inside the town?
but where are the refugees?
Gone. And that's why the citizens of this town can live a decent, orderly life now.
But where are they?
A decent, orderly life according to your standards?
According to the right standards. There's no crime in Seastone anymore. No beggars, no one breaking the rules. How can I leave the rest of the world to remain in a state of chaos, disorder and brutality?
You can't impose your ideas onto all humankind. They have to follow you of their own free will, or not, as the case may be.
That was how things used to be done, but now there are ways and means of ruling more efficiently.
Yeah, using your daughter.
Do you know how difficult it is to get hold of a fully trained hippogriff? It cost me a pot of gold.
I will happily supply you with an IOU. Is that all?
Fine.
If that's your attitude, then I've heard enough. Goodbye.
Wait! You're not about to go and fetch a certain artifact, are you, by any chance?
Even if I knew where the artifact of divine fate was, I wouldn't use it.
Oh, Alistair's girl. But you must see that I can't take any risks. Shield hand, put her in jail.
What?
Really?
But Lady Van Buren, she's an envoy of the Queen and her daughter.
You do know that this
I
means
will pay
war.
a visit to the woodland realm and explain from queen to queen.
Council leader to queen. The queen
From
being above
democratically elected leader to queen.
you. Yeah.
This way, please, Princess.
Okay, Ivo, what
Come
are
any
you doing?
closer and I'll box you.
What are you doing?
What
you
a
little
lovely
punk?
dice. Did you make it?
Yes, I can make anything.
Yeah.
Really? And you think of all these lovely things by yourself?
Distract the little kids
Uh-huh,
with cute
a few
things.
are in my book too.
Oh, the Frog King. Ah, that story was always a favourite of mine.
Mine too.
Here, have a nice play with your dice. The Frog King, eh?
Yeah, like
Get
the
her
frog
out of
on
here.
your desk. And I've opened up a hole if they don't shut it for
Please,
him.
come with me. At least you'll be safe in jail.
Sure. Sure. Now what's he putting up? Still the same. Yep. Yep.
No.
No?
That's not quite straight either. Try again.
You're being a little bit of an ass, shield hand.
The pregnant princess of the woodland realm. In jail. Luckily the reporter's got problems of his own to deal with right now.
Whistles. Oh,
Hey! Psst! You there!
hey. Timmy. You are Timmy, right?
Do you know a rat called Remy de Dumas?
You're Ivo, aren't you?
Yes, it's Timmy.
Do we know one another?
I followed Uncle Remy and hid while you were having all those banquets and receptions. You were there, and Wilbur, Captain Nate, and the Critter, and Archmage Alistair. It was all very festive.
Can you fetch Wilbur or Remy so they can rescue me?
I can rescue you. I'm in the Resistance.
Yeah, of course, but perhaps your uncle...
Oh, have a little face,
He's on a
Ivo.
mission. But fortunately, there's a rat here who can help a princess in need.
Do I just need to let him know? Or what are you doing? Timmy? Am I totally Timmy right now?
How much longer is this gonna go on?
Till you've learnt to put the
Okay,
posters up
let's
nice
see
and
what we
straight.
can do here.
And you should mind what you say.
shield hand.
Not
Oh.
possible right now.
No, he's, of course he's there. Take poster.
It looks like there's paste, or troll spit, or some other kind of glue in the bucket.
No. That's not quite straight either. Try again.
Go for it, little Timmy. Go! I don't know why I'm picking it up.
All right.
Alright, I've got...
Wanted for the murder of Archmage Alistair, the rotten, dangerous, armed and stinky fiend Wilbur Weathervane. The wanted gnome is armed and dangerous. There was a poster like that about me. I'd hang it up
I'm
in
not
my room.
blaming you. And I've already found something
I'm
else to
sure.
pass the time. Spit spot.
Bit spot, me.
Now Mr. Fox is busy sticking up wanted posters. That'll take him a couple of hours by the looks of things. Oh, I've already taken one. That should be...
No.
The bucket is
That's not
clearly
quite straight
too
either.
big and too
Try
heavy
again.
for me. I couldn't even pull the brush out of the paste without being spotted by Mr. Fox or Mr. Shieldhand.
Okay.
This fire is lit every night. Mr. Shieldhand used to enjoy grilling sausages on it. But all that stopped since he lost one of his dimensions. I wonder what he does when it rains.
And entertaining. Actually, it's mainly just
A
entertaining.
couple of bits of charred wood have fallen
shut
through
now.
the grill.
Council leaders' orders.
I'll take one.
Because reasons. Maybe I'm drawing? I draw my own wanted poster?
Many say Mr. Shieldhand is the worst town guard Seastone has ever had.
No.
Us rats see it
That's not
differently.
quite straight either.
He's lazy, not particularly clever, and when he does happen to patrol the streets, his armour clanks and creaks so much you can hear him from miles off. Perfect.
I reckon, eh?
Must be quite difficult not having a real body anymore. But that doesn't mean he has to vent his bad mood on Mr. Fox.
Gonna go on.
Must be quite difficult, but that
Until you've learnt to put the posters up nice and
the
straight.
door looks quite solid and is
You should
probably
mind what you
locked.
say.
And even if it isn't, Shieldhand would notice if I opened it. I've got to get rid of him. Both of them if possible.
Yes.
It's a bit unfair that only Wilbur and Uncle Remy are
That's not
wanted.
quite straight either.
There are many other rats belonging to the underground who should also be wanted as dangerous terrorists. Me, for example.
You don't want that! Timmy, you don't want that!
The symbol of the resistance. That should be hanging up all over
You
town.
can't comfort yourself with your food anymore.
This poster...
Oh, I'm not blaming you. And I've already found something else to pass the time.
here we go.
Split spot.
I know.
Not possible right now.
If he hangs something with the thing of the resistance, then he'll get in trouble.
That's not quite straight either. Try again.
And maybe I can slip in. Go, Timmy, go! There we go. Come on.
I know we've had our differences, but this is just...
And entertaining. Actually, it's mainly just entertaining. Look sharp now. Council leaders' orders.
They keep saying that same thing over and over and over again. Oi! Right.
Must be quite... But that...
That didn't work.
How much longer is this gonna go on?
Until you've learnt to put the posters up nice and straight. And you should mind what you say.
All right.
I wonder. No.
I'd love to write what I think of him and the council leader on his back. But, although he's mostly made a card, I think he'd notice.
No. That's not quite straight either. Try again.
Maybe that.
The symbol of the
Maybe I'll
resistance.
stick him...
That should be hanging up all over town.
Somehow I got to...
Well, it's not my fault you can't comfort yourself with your
That might
food
work.
anymore.
If
Oh,
Mr.
I'm not blaming
Shieldhand
you.
had the
And
symbol
I've
of the
already
rebel
found something
stuck
else
to his
to pass
back,
the time.
I'm sure he'd try and get rid of it as quickly as possible. But I can't just stroll up there and stick it on his back. If he sees me, he'll take just one strike and I'm down for the count.
Aha!
No.
the back of the
Time to
chair.
turn
That's not quite
Mr.
straight either.
Shieldhand into an
Try again.
advertising figurehead for the resistance.
But I don't have any glue. No.
What the? What is it? Hey, Fox, is there something on my back? Can you see anything?
Oh yeah, I can see something all right.
What is it? Is there something stuck to me?
Now, what would the council leader say if her very own town guard was making propaganda for the rebels?
Propaganda? But I haven't...
Don't worry, I'll get it off. It might sting a little bit.
But no!
Stop that resistance sympathiser!
Take it. Ah, I'm awesome. Oh, look, a bunch of
There are 3
keys.
keys on the town guard's key ring. One of them should be for the door to the guardhouse, the others for the cells.
Cool.
This is the second time I've had to rescue one of the big heroes of Aventásia. Timmy Mousevich, hero rescuer.
It's cool.
And
Alright.
if I find a way to reach the keyhole, would I be able to push the door open?
Okay, what about...
Ivo, I've got the key!
Really? Well done.
Give it to her. She'll be able to
Can you
get
reach
her own way
it?
out.
No, but I've got a blanket in here which I can rip into strips.
Cool. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Right, that's sorted.
You will
Wow,
be a
you're
legend,
really-
Timmy.
Really fat.
Shush!
I'm pregnant. Somehow. Where are Wilbur and the others?
In the underground. I'll let them know you're here.
But where? Oh,
People need to stop calling me fat. This is really... Okay. I just wanted this statue again. I'll be after Timmy in a minute.
of course, statues will always be the first to lend their support when there's a revolution. I'm not sure who this statue's meant to be, but I'm certain that the council leader's people have defaced it.
Not. Okay. Look at the posters.
If I do my job right, then soon I'm going to be an enemy of the state. And looking at this regime, I'd regard that as an honour. From celebrated hero to enemy of the state number 0.5. Steep career path for Wilbur.
You are not wrong.
A bucket with an evil-smelling, sticky, slimy substance. If I ever need anything like this, I'll know where to find it.
I'm sure I'll need to use it eventually. Alright. We probably have to head up.
Salt pretzels, donuts with icing sugar, together with hot mustard and a bit of pickled cabbage. Perfect.
That's the pregnancy talking. That is really the pregnancy talking. Alright. Now, here we are.
Presumably all these goods were delivered, or at least ordered, before Van Buren assumed power. I can't imagine any sane airship captain would dream of flying into Seastone right now. That crane's new. Seastone's merchants have been very creative where business is concerned. Someone once wanted to sell me a license for an apple. They didn't want the apple to belong to me, just the right to eat it. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have ended well had I agreed to that.
Yes. Okay. Lotto ball.
A lotto ball. Blank. Doesn't look like this has ever been used.
She doesn't need it now. She can stop whoever she wants to get in here.
It all seems quiet and peaceful looking into the starlit sky. However, there are unbelievable powers and great tragedies occurring up there. We just don't look carefully enough. As a child, I lay on my back next to my father in the elf burrow for nights on end, observing the stars. He told me of strange worlds, and sometimes when the night sky was particularly clear, I believed that I could recognize the star turtle with my naked eyes.
Is that a Discord reference? No idea.
Wilbur wrote very excitedly to me that he, of all people, had been appointed as the first professor to the school by the Archmage. I think he was very proud, but also a bit intimidated because of his colleagues and the students. Those are the kind of worries that we'd be grateful for right now.
Indeed.
The Mage Tower in Seastone is notorious. It's been said it has a mind of its own. It confuses people. It's said that visitors the town didn't like never emerged again after venturing inside.
Dun dun dun. we probably don't want to go to the school. I don't want to go to the school, do I? If I go down, is that just back down here? Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad I'm out of there. Seastone's a dangerous place these days, but at least I can do something about it out here. Oh, I think this baby's trying to influence my mind. I've never had a craving for fish fingers with custard before.
Haha! Doctor Who reference! I approve! Never had fish fingers with custard. I have made a dessert version before with those little, like, biscuit fingers covered in egg yolk and sugar with breadcrumbs, and it was really nice when you put it with custard. So, I recommend that. It actually tastes really nice as a dessert, so if you want an actually edible
I shouldn't
version
take
of fish
unnecessary
fingers and
risks.
custard.
I'd better chat to Wilbur and the others first.
Yeah, but
From up there, our problems must appear so small and insignificant. All good, all evil in this world, every elf, human, dwarf or gnome, all lovers, every idea, each work of art, everything that's ever been built. All this exists at one tiny little moment, surrounded by darkness. And yet, it's still worth fighting for, because our moment will only happen once.
that's very,
From up
very
there,
deep.
and yet,
But I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else here. I missed something.
if I do my job right, I can't believe how the little rat boy got me out of jail. I think he must take after his uncle.
Most likely. Timmy did go up there, right? Alright, I'm gonna wander around a bit, see if I can find anything.
I shouldn't take unnecessary risks. I'd better chat to Wilbur and the others first. From up there, all good, and yet it's still worth...
Ah! Right.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Working late, are we?
A merchant's work is never done.
Yeah,
Now,
you
if
have
don't
big
mind,
tablets
I'm
there.
off on holiday.
Who takes care of business when you go on holiday?
We don't get many walk-in customers nowadays. We concentrate primarily on production. But when I get back, I'm going to talk to the council leader about opening up new markets.
Yeah.
And these are tribbles that you're selling?
Fresh off the press, so to speak. The management's efforts have optimized production decisively.
Then one just needs to find someone who wants something like that.
I'm working on that. In my opinion, every school kid in the land needs a magic slate like this. I'm going to speak to the council leader of the merchants about that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say anything. You've got no business down there.
And where exactly have those fluffy things been manufactured?
Down in your loo.
Not in the underground.
Totes.
And this privy doesn't lead there?
No.
You
Then
sure?
may I use it? Or is the flush not working?
I don't know anything about any underground. I just want to earn an honest crust. Why does everyone seem to have a problem with that?
Because it's never
I'm
honest.
taking these ghastly things to the school, then I'm out of here.
You never earn an honest buck. I'm just saying. We all know where he's gone. Don't go into the privy.
A great disguise for the secret entrance to the underground. No one would be keen to know where the things plopped into a privy would disappear to. And the merchant was in such a fluster that he forgot the padlock.
Haha! Sucker.
Hello? Anybody there?
Ivo! Is that you?
Wilbur? What on earth have you been up to?
Well, you see, it's like this.
Things happened. There was hijinks and craziness
And
and
then he didn't
pink.
pull us up. And then Timmy came and said you were in town. And then you called out, Wilbur! And I...
Thanks, I'm fully informed now. It's a pretty long story.
Yep, but exciting too, right? And sometimes funny and a bit sad and...
What's the next step? How are we going to change the Archmage back?
So, actually, I wanted to, someone else should...
Oh, stop being so silly.
Wilbur was going to run away.
What?
I wasn't planning on to escape. No, not really properly.
That's water under the bridge. We have problems to solve.
Exactly! We can't simply leave the town to this dreadful Van Buren. And from what we know, it's likely that Munkus is sneaking around here as well.
So what do we do?
First I'm going to get you up here, I guess. Then we can work out together how to rescue the Archmage.
But Remy's right. As long as the wand still exists, there's no way we can defeat Van Buren.
Master Alistair will know what to do.
Don't rely on me. Rely on yourselves and on your friends.
What? You have to speak up.
That's what the Archmage always said. Remy believed him. That's why he took the matter into his own hands.
What's happened to Remy?
He's relying on me. I'll follow him and we'll find a way to destroy the wand. You pull the zombies and Nate up, and then come up with something for the Archmage. Maybe we can also help one another a little. Maybe we can use the basket to exchange items and talk to each other through the hole.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Go
Alright.
get Esther, Gulliver. Time for some fresh air.
I don't know how to thank you, Wilbur.
It's all right.
Our second
don't
child will
crush
definitely
me.
be called Wilbur. What do you say, Nate? Want to see the stars?
Apparently, that's a yes. Alright.
You wait here, Timmy. But I can help. You sure can. If you hear terrified screams coming from the hole, then think of something.
You are
Yeah.
going to find Uncle Remy, aren't you?
Of course.
Oh, of course I will. Take the rope.
The rope has served me well twice already. Maybe it'll hold up for a third time too. You know, somehow I can't think of anything witty to say about this rock. It's heavy. Probably. Anyway.
Indeed. Right. Can I tie the rope on the rock and add sail down?
Okay. The time had to come sooner or later.
Down I go.
Ah!
It is quite dark down here.
Oh! Hello?
Another one.
For years no one visits, and now all this activity.
Hello?
Hello?
I think I'd introduce myself.
Who's there? I'm Wilbur.
Said the ugly dwarf, whilst peering into the darkness.
I'm not
Hey,
a
I'm not a
dwarf.
dwarf, I'm a gnome. And Mum says I'm a handsome little fella too.
He said defensively, but this did not impress the darkness much. Next, the dwarf said,
I'm not a dwarf.
Did a rat in a hat pass through here?
asked the gnome in a brave voice. He, however, didn't know at this point that he would be leaving the caves without his friend.
You know something about Remy?
That's what one calls foreshadowing. It's a device used to keep the audience entertained.
Showing something other than complete darkness might also be helpful.
He's got to solve the riddle first.
So what's with Remy? Was he here? Where did he go?
Oh, I've got another one. One politician says to the other, I don't know why no one likes us. We don't do anything.
And what exactly
bad.
has that got to do with the story?
Right.
Not that I have anything against creepy voices from the dark, but maybe we could have a little light here?
Why is it dark? And what could you do to make it light?
The young hero stood in a beam of light, surrounded by the deepest darkness, and the voices said,
Two trolls look up into the night sky. One asks the other, what do you think? Is there life on the moon? And the other replies, well, of course! There's a light on, isn't there?
Oh, that's awful.
Fantastic.
I'm with those two.
Who are you? And why don't you come into the light so I can see you?
We can't.
Well, we could, but we just don't want to. We are gods. We can do anything.
Really?
You're gods?
He froze, as if struck by a bolt of lightning, whilst the implications of this danced wildly around his head.
I don't believe you.
Actually, no, not really.
No, not.
But you must. You are speaking to gods.
I'm speaking
What
to
exactly are
voices who think they're
implications?
gods.
Hey, two cannibals are eating a clown, and one says to the other, he tastes a bit funny.
I've heard that one before. It's terrible. Stop
do
it!
Be quiet. I'm trying to create atmosphere here.
Isn't it about time for a riddle?
No. If you really are gods, why don't you get some light sorted out?
If you're gods, then can't you just say something like, let there be light, and it gets all bright in here?
Two trolls
Don't
are looking up into the night
stop,
sky, and one
please.
says to the
My
other,
ears will
what do
bleed!
you think? Is there life on the moon?
I've heard that one.
Not again.
Of course we could create some light. Or it could simply just be light in this cave. Where's the challenge in that?
But
Said the little dwarf,
why does everything always have to be so complicated?
You know,
and stamped his foot on the ground.
Say what?
You have to stamp your foot on the ground.
not just 'cause you tell me.
What kind of gods are you?
Well, we are...
Wait! He has to create light first.
Thank you for the conversation. I'll look around a bit.
Not without any light. Hey, two cannibals
No.
are eating a clown.
No, bad
and one
voice.
says to the other,
Bad
he tastes a bit
voice.
funny.
I don't know.
Haha. So, till next time.
You scared him away.
He liked my jokes.
All three of them?
Well, what's so funny about that?
Right, so, stay into
Aside from the
darkness.
light coming through the hole, you can hardly see a thing down here. And I think I need more than just a torch or something like that. It sounds like I'm in a fairly large cavern. Hello? Are you still there?
Where else would we be?
Can't you give me a little help here? There's a little rat sitting up there who misses his uncle.
Emotion overcame the dwarf, and tears of anger and exhaustion welled up in his eyes.
No.
That's not true! And I'm not a dwarf!
You must understand, the protagonist must come up against problems. No conflicts, no story.
There are too many
Put as many
here.
obstacles in his way as you like, but can you still help me?
Perhaps a joke would calm the situation down.
No.
No.
Okay. I don't have anything with me. Need to find something to... useful. Ugh, really?
Up's even worse than down.
Wilbur, have you found Uncle Remy?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I need light.
Timmy,
Yeah? You can hardly see your hand in front of your face down there. I need a light.
We could build a torch.
Not only is it pretty dark down there, but pretty scary as well. A flickering torch? That casts shadows? No thanks. I need something different. Something that illuminates the whole place.
Like an orb?
I've got to get back.
You can do it.
Is there anything around here that would be useful to me? But
Looks like the Van Buren's girls' abominations have even found their way down here. Someone with taste couldn't bear to have this stuff around any longer and threw it away.
let's see what it's got then.
Mostly toys. Oh, what's this? A hand mirror. I'm going to take it with me. Could come in handy somewhere.
It could, I'm sure. Look at the seesaw.
Nate liked the seesaw. Probably because it was new to him. There are so many new things waiting for him up there. I almost envy him having the chance to experience it all for the first time.
You did, Wilbur, you did.
It's good to know that Ivo's up there doing her best. To be honest, she was the one who saved mine and Nate's butts when we were stuck in the wildlands.
Indeed.
Without Gulliver, Esther and Nate, everything down here looks even more desolate. The three of them took everything really important up with them. And Ethel still has a watchful eye on the rest. Probably best if I leave everything as it is.
Right, so I can't go down there. It's the rat's den.
The pipe eventually gets to the magic school staff room, where the transformed archmage is being held captive.
Which will be useful
Unfortunately,
later, I'm sure.
I'm about 10 times too big to fit through the pipe. Hi, Ethel.
Ooh, you always have this habit of creeping up on me.
Mwah.
You and Esther did a great job with that fluffy paint. Although, I'm still not sure I understand it all.
What's so difficult to understand?
It's fluffy.
Yellow and blue give you green, pink and fluffy give you fluffy pink.
There's a colour called fluffy.
Fluffy jumpers are dyed with it. Many wash powders are made almost entirely of fluffy. Oh, young people today. Absolutely clueless with regards to alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
You and Esther got along well together, didn't you?
Surprisingly, yes. Didn't want to eat me or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nice person.
She's a lovely woman.
Gone now. I'll miss her.
You could visit her sometime.
Lots to do. But, yes, maybe.
I followed Remy down into the dark hole.
Ooh, what's it like?
Dark.
Then you
Indeed.
need to sort out some light. Chop chop.
I have to be going, Ethel.
If you need stew, you know where to find me.
I do. Okay. There's nothing else I can really use around here, so let's go back. Head to the top of the rubbish tip.
The basket will let Ivo and I exchange stuff. Very handy if one of us gets stuck at some point.
Indeed. So, I'm going to talk to Ivo. Because I need stuff.
Ivo?
What?
Not that I'm not overjoyed to see you, but what are you doing in Seastone?
I need to talk to Archmage Alistair. There's a little, problem.
Unless it's about catching flies with your tongue, he's not going to be any help to you at the moment.
Well, the problem can wait. I hope.
For another 3 months, I'm guessing.
Monkus has completely disappeared since the fight in the staff room. Do you think he's still in town?
Yes, I fear so. Like flies to Arbor's pot, dark sorcerers are attracted to power. A little girl with seemingly unlimited magic. He'll try anything to exploit that.
And he can transform himself into anyone. Be careful about whom you trust up there.
Who says he's up here? He could be down there with you. We must both keep our eyes peeled.
Yes.
Remy said that much of the city's been transformed. Is it really that bad?
Some
Pretty
buildings have
much.
been badly affected, but nothing that couldn't be fixed with a few flaming torches. What's worse is that some people have also been transformed, and no one dares to say what they think anymore.
That is terrible.
Indeed.
Van Buren's intoxicated by power, worse than Joffrey. She's insane, she's going to ruin our world, and she has the means to do it.
Luckily you're here, Ivo. We'll stop them.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Haha! Power! Friendship!
Where's the council leader? Whatever you do, don't let her catch you.
It's okay. She's on her way to the Elf Burrow. She wants to pay my mother a visit.
Doesn't that worry you?
Nah, she'll get nowhere in the Elf Burrow. Elf protective magic is powerful.
So it's just a question of how long it takes Van Buren to figure that out.
She'll be furious. It's best we're no longer here by the time she gets back.
Yes. I need
For my search for Remy, I need something I can use to light an entire cave.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Thanks. I have to get going. Don't get caught.
Good luck. Keep your ears stiff.
Okie dokie. Right, so we switch to Ivo. I think, actually, that it would be a great opportunity for me to put this on pause. I think... Alrighty. I think I've done enough for today, or at least for this session, so... And I need to start editing this as well, so... Alrighty. This is Geekoff, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, comment if you feel so inclined, and I do hope to see you next time on any of my Let's Plays, including my next Book of Unwritten Tales 2 Let's Play. Thank you very much, and I will see you around. Hello everyone, this is Geekoff. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe and comment if you feel so inclined. And I hope to see you next time on any of my Let's Plays, including the Let's Play that you are currently enjoying. Thank you very much, and I shall see you around. It's just train line stuff, I think.
Okay. I think you need trust.
I think so.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, but that's trippy. Hey, look, a path.
There was a railway.
But